My boy Chromafire ain't gonna stand for the soul leveling slander. In comes another mainstream content creator talking about anime like they know it, and apparently xQc has something to say about solo leveling. xQc goes off on solo leveling, saying it's the worst anime. Okay, come on. Are we really gonna be saying that of all time? All time? Nah, this a fucking paid shill, bro. Cope, Crunchyroll Anime of the Year award. Freeman wishes it could be solo leveling. I'm sorry, it hurts me to even say this. I love solo leveling, but let's see what he has to say about it. Maybe he has a really base take about solo leveling.
Let me spoil the anime for you so you don't have to watch it, okay? It's an MMO where the guy is level like 0, okay? And he becomes...
Oh, thank God we have subtitles. I was like, can we watch xQc Raw? Any translators, any fan subs, bro? If we don't have subs, like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to understand what he's actually saying.
Anime for you so you don't have to watch it, okay? It's an MMO where the guy is level like 0, okay? And he becomes level 99 in a span of like 8 episodes.
Is it actually 99? 8 episodes is a long time, right? 8 episodes of going through the fucking gauntlet, risking your life in the line, barely getting by, and earning those powers is why solo leveling is so compelling compared to so many of the other shitty power fantasy where the main character is given the powers immediately, right away. And they just start winning right away. And it feels so cheap. You didn't earn it. There's no threat or stakes on it. At least in solo leveling, the way that Jinmu earns that shit throughout season 1, and then season 2 is just a fucking aura farm. Bro just pulling up Arise, pointy chin, Riz, and I'm just creaming because it's just like, first I acknowledge he deserves it, and now he's fucking popping off and it's an aura farm fest. I love it.
Any enemy he beats, he gets all their abilities. He gets to transform them into his minions, okay?
Actually, I don't know if it's all the ability, but true. We like, you know, Kalkogan, right? We take him. Arise, magic user.
Transform them into his minions, okay? He has infinite potions, infinite stats, and when
he doesn't have infinite potions. Okay, this part. Let's see what he said. Okay, this is an interesting part. I actually like the whole potion get out of free jail card mechanic.
Infinite potions, infinite stats, and when he dies, the game reses him. Okay. The guy is invincible and has like an admin panel.
What? Resurrects? Bro, he making shit up. When did he die? Well, no. Episode 1 and 2. Episode 1 and 2. He did die. I think he died, right? But did he actually die though? Because I feel like just as he was about to die, the Courage of the Week or something quest icon popped up, right? Yeah. But no. I some of the things he's saying is just obviously clearly wrong, like infinite potions, infinite stats. But the resurrection was a very specific mechanic in the beginning of the season, which I don't think he actually really died. Anyways, he becomes like a player, right? But that mechanic isn't abused in future episodes to give bullshit cop-out wins, though.
This is him. Okay, the guy is invincible and has like an admin panel all the way through. And it's like, dude, a battle.
Admin panel? I don't think so. I think he has a player panel. Admin would imply that he could manipulate anything, everything. Just increase all the stats all I want. Max it out. Jarvis, max out all the stats. Jarvis, take his balls away. That's not what Jinmu does, right? Jinmu does the daily quest, levels up, earns points, and allocates it because he's a player of a video game system.
A match. Who will win this? Dude, wait. I have a potion of res 3 times and infinite health.
Exaggerating, but he does have potions.
3 times and infinite health. Oh, boom! Everything dies. Ooh, aura. Like this.
Yeah, aura.
God, fucking art. And
Hold on. Let's think about this. Though. How many times did he use the potion? I remember the Cerberus fight. He used the potion, right? I'm talking about main boss fights where he gets bailed out by the potion. It was the Cerberus fight. Did we use one he used one in season 2 episode 6 as well? Tusk fight, Igris fight. The Tusk, Igris, and Cerberus fight. That's it. And how many times does he use the potions later on too? Because I'm assuming like he's obviously anime only, like does the webtoon. But he's talking from the context of anime, so let's not even mention the webtoon, I guess. Is he abusing the potions? Let's think about that. It does seem like a cop-out, right? But we gotta realize that this is a video game anime. I've seen this motherfucker roll around and chug potions, barely getting away in Elden Ring. now I'm trying to bring in the video game element into this to say that, like, listen, regens, potions, healing is a factor in not just solo leveling, but many other shows. Plenty of other shows abuse healing mechanics. Like, are we forgetting that the Senzu Bean exists, by the way? Like, would xQc die on a hill about Dragon Ball? Because if we're going to be going off of this mechanic where there's infinite healing, I think the Senzu Bean is a pretty good example of that in Dragon Ball Z. I don't think it gets abused, right? But come on now. There's so many other shows, different fictions, where there's dedicated healers, support, whatever. That's not just potions. So I feel it is dishonest and disingenuous to bring in potions when Jinmu doesn't even abuse it in a way. In fact, I think it's immersive to the video game elements of it, as xQc acknowledges immediately. It's like an MMO. I do think that it's kind of cool also that, like, there are other shows, such as Kumo desu ka, where you're almost dead, but you level up, right? By surpassing your limits and you're almost dead, but you level up and boom, full restore. You're ready to go. That also you could see as just cop-out bullshit, but again, it's just working with the video game mechanics, and I think it's immersive and fun. What else? What other examples are there? Let's let him cook for a little bit more.
Instead of saying, yo guys, this boss is only rock.
He does abuse mana potions. No. He does drink a shitload of mana potions to keep his mana going. That was a weak point, I think, in sometime in season 2, where he talks about, damn, these summons were taking a long time because I invested a lot of stats into, like, strength and shit in the beginning, right? But then later he realized, shit, I need more mana. You know, he does chug them shit for sure.
Only stone. It's a big stone boss, right? Instead of having the guy maybe have a mace and hit the stone, why them do shling in the middle of nowhere, and the rock explodes. Dog.
Wait, who's the rock guy? Wait, what? Wait.
Dies. Ooh, aura. Like, dude, shut up. Oh my god, the fucking art. And instead of saying, yo guys, this.
What about the fucking art? The art is amazing. The pointy chin, baby.
Boss is only rock.
It's spoilers? He's talking about the anime, though. He ain't talking about the webtoon, unless he read that shit. There's a rock boss in the future, and he's mad that the rock boss got the statue. Okay. So he's mad that the rock boss. Wait, season 1 after he defeated the snake, he's talking about the rock boss. He's talking about the statue, not a snake.
Only stone. It's a big stone boss, right? Instead of having the guy maybe have a mace and hit the stone, why them do shling.
So I think he's mad about the lack of animation and the immersion of the battle scene where he's fighting the rock guy and a different weapon is used, a flimsy sword thing instead of a mace.
In the middle of nowhere, the rock explodes. Dog art, lazy artist.
Is he talking about the Mr. Kim's sword that he takes? Remember Mr. Kim? The motherfucker that said, I have a family too, and ran away? And he threw the fucking after he beats the snake boss, right? He's in the black alley, and Juhi is like, I need a hero. And Jinwoo's like, shing, golem, boom. Why is he mad? Wait, there's no way he actually thinks that the golem was beaten by the people in the front lines with flimsy attack. Cause throwing. I don't know what he's confused about at the end here. I honestly don't know.
Brother, he was like, oh my god, the AI art is coming to take our jobs. Good.
Wait. Is a rock boss in the opening? Wait. Why is he mad at the art of all things to criticize solo loving? What? Whoa. Like, I'm genuinely, I am shocked. I'm confused. What about solo leveling art was disappointing? I think they look great. Yes, they have the webtoon pointy chin. Yeah. I know chin leveling is a funny thing, but you want the AI to smooth in the chins? This entire fucking clip is just him fucking being mad that they use his potions. But the potion usage isn't even abused to that extent. In fact, another example I want to talk about in terms of video game mechanics being abused to heighten the immersion into the story is the Igris fight. Remember our daily quest that we couldn't complete? And after the daily quest was basically, we didn't do it and we timed out and we went to a different portal. And that was like an escape. That was kind of bullshit, right? That he got away when he's getting swarmed by things. But that's also kind of cool that it's like, oh shit, there was that video game mechanic. It does make sense in the context of the anime. He's just really mad about the potions. He's really mad about the potions. He hates the fucking art of solo leveling. And he hates how the golem was taken down, not by a mace though. What a weird thing to I was hoping he was gonna talk about actual like talking points that I could root for and to shit on and you know, but like these are just misinformed exaggerations. Crowbar's right. This is a reading comprehension of the casual soul leveling hater, by the way. Crazy how everything said here can be debunked quite easily. Bro hasn't watched the show. Don't even want to watch it. Shit's sure to piss me off. Gatekeep that shit. Subtitles hard carry. I needed the subtitles here. Let's read some of the comments here. Good take. It's not for fat comp sci agent. You got me. You know what? Back during my comp sci degree, there was a lot of fat Asian friends I had that love solo leveling webtoon. Nah, this guy's fucking cooking. West State might be right, bro. It's way too overhyped in my opinion. Even worse than it feeds dumbass power scaling motherfuckers. Bro, do you not realize Demon Slayer exists? Do you not realize Jujutsu Kaisen exists? You're describing Battle Shonen in a nutshell, where the target audience is a lot of young impressionable kids who find hype aura farming cool. Me too, by the way. Image. The guy you hate the most says something valid. I hate it. xQc about to make a bunch of fanboys mad as hell. Oh shit. Oh shit. Who he gonna trigger? Recycled content. Y'all, bait used to be bait used to be believable, bro. Mid-leveling. Ooh, mid-leveling, bro. Mid-level. I think it's peak leveling. Slop leveling. No character leveling. True. Do you know why? Because it's called solo leveling. I remember one video, someone was complaining about solo leveling, about how this anime doesn't have a good roster of supporting cast. They only focus on Jinwoo. I hate that. And I'm like, do you know the anime you're watching? This isn't called multiplayer leveling. This isn't called party leveling. This is called solo leveling, where the goal is to hype up the progression of one character where he mogs fucking everybody and power skills everybody. There are some cool characters that shows up that obviously gets mogged immediately and just gets jobbed, right? But like, come on. You gotta realize what show you're watching from the beginning. What other comments are there? Anyone that enjoys anime with no depth has room temperature IQ. Nope. I love watching shallow, surface level, unga boonga shows. I'm not saying solo leveling is one, but I love watching those shows. And I can also be way more analytical and critical and talk about media literacy on a different level than you, you fucking code geek-ass wannabe retard. Best friends with xQc. Where is it? Hold up. Thank you. Holy, I hope bro realizes you're there, man. Respond to more of the clips channel. Maybe xQc will recognize you. The anime does have depth though. It just has to build up to it. It hasn't revealed the main plot line yet. Ooh, I can't wait. Wow, people gonna be fucking mad. People gonna be mad, bro. The whole 2 seasons of that so far are just not the main plot line. Yeah, this just demonstrates further how shitty the writing of the whole story is, lol. Also how stupid it is to like the anime so far. Not to mention every character except something goon. Are you trying to make like a racist joke about the plane, you know, what was it? It was a bunch of Asian people, you know, dying in a plane, and the pilot is we too low, something Wong. But instead it's something goon, because there's not even gooning in solo leveling. There's not like crazy fan service is being useless irrelevant. No, there is depth. Like people like to pretend solo leveling has no fucking story, no themes. Solo leveling is this: the weakest hero, who is the weakest to ever exist, tasked with a mom that is just in a coma that he's trying to wake up, and a sister that he's trying to take care of, and dad's gone. He risks his life to be a hunter, gets betrayed and backstabbed, even though he showed good faith, and he gets rewarded for it. He gets a compelling power system that lets him progress and get better than others. He grinds really hard. He goes from zero to hero. It's motivating, it's inspiring. And with all the powers in season 2, he's able to finally get to that goal. Resurrect his mom. Not resurrect, wake up his mom using the potion. And it's a very emotional scene. And that episode, by the way, the amount of people that hated on that shit, yeah, they deserve to fucking... Those people have room temperature IQ. Motherfuckers 1-star bombing the pinnacle, the climax of Jinwoo's goal to save his mom. Being upset, oh my god, he's crying. It's the same fucking. You know how we were just talking about the Kaisen that Naruto situation about gunball gamers and how they have like no fucking media literacy or emotional maturity. They see that shit. Oh my god, fucking pussy. But no, Solo Leveling, you can be so dishonest and say it is the most generic action slot. But if you look into it, there is meaning. You just don't want to recognize that because you think it's shallow. But that's your subjective opinion. It does exist. And I can exaggerate and glaze it, or you can reduce it and hate it. But it does exist. I read the manhwa. The story's not complex, it's very simple. Yeah, plenty of stories are simple. The simple doesn't mean bad, though. It's about how well it's executed. The reason Solo Leveling is so good, despite being so simple, is because, why? A1 Pictures fucking nailed it with the animation. That team delivered great, godlike work. It has a compelling main character that everyone wants to be, bro. He's so cool. The young kids watching this shit. Oh my god, I want to be Sung Chin-woo. He gets all the powers. He gets all the bitches. He's farming. He's aura farming. And the way that he got the power and then abuses it is very satisfactory because of the way that he earned it. What's there not to like? It's hype. It's exciting. It's gorgeous and pretty to look at. The soundtrack is great. Like, that's it? And then it's going to appeal to the biggest demographic, which are obviously children, right? The Battle Shonen audience, and it pops off. I feel like xQc watched Solo Leveling from clips. I do too. By the end of season 1, even after beating Igris, which Jinwoo later admits he'd have lost if Igris used his sword, Jinwoo doubts he could handle Wu Jinchul. Even after Shadow... what is this shit? Even after Shadow Monarchy struggled after Baramberu, his motives were always clear and the anime focused on him. Bottom line, either xQc didn't understand what he watched, or he's an idiot who doesn't know what he's talking about. I think it's that. He's not wrong, but I can't say he's right. There's like a way to shit on Solo Leveling, but this ain't it. He was farming. He clearly didn't watch the show. Solo Leveling is nowhere near the worst anime. It's funny because you'd expect a person like xQc who talks like he's on coke to like a fast-paced fighting show like that. Same. I thought that so. I was shocked. You know, I thought the xQc would be the one to say, Frieren is fucking overrated. Dog shit fucking still frames of fucking sky and motherfuckers walking. Bro, they wasted half a fucking year in this one town. Nothing's happening, right? And basically drag that shit and say, I fucking love Solo. That's just fucking hype. That would have been, the drama that could have come from that shit, man. But I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Is Solo Leveling the worst anime of all time? xQc didn't say that in this clip. The fucking clips, the Daily Channel is fucking baiting with the fucking engagement, man.